Alright, hello to everyone watching this on YouTube and those currently watching on Twitch. Welcome to more Chaos Drafts. Rare draft to take the Watery Grave. I don't think we're going to be doing that. What I'm looking at right now is Sky Knight Legionnaire, but I don't like taking a creature that early. Wojak Bodyguard, you can just beat down pretty hard with that. Hazada Marshal's not that good. Weight Instructor's okay. I'm leaning towards this Bodyguard. It's just going to make all of our creatures so big, and we're going to wheel something good from this pack, I imagine. Taking Sky Knight Legionnaire early is a little sketchy because it's 2 colors, and fixing in this format's pretty rough. Electrostatic Field is kind of high value. I think I like Bodyguard more than Blade Instructor. There's just so many ways to punish a Blade Instructor, whereas Bodyguard's just a great card. What is this? In your upkeep, if you control a blue or black permanent, target creature gets +1/+1. If you control a blue and black permanent, gets +5/+5. Dragon Arch, you may put a multicolored. No, not doing that. No, that seems bad. That's very expensive. Returns Kavu. 3 mana, 1/2 flyer. Wow, what is this pack? Kavu Glider gets +1/+1 and flying. And then this is going to be a 4 mana 2/2 haste. God, what is this? Wow, Savage Gorilla is great, but it's very expensive. What is this pack? I think I take Angel Fire Crusader? Like, I'm not playing any of these. This Kavu? Actually, Coastal Drake's way better than any of this. I'm gonna take Coastal Drake. Yeah, Coastal Drake's actually pretty... Oh! Well, that's a Dryad Greenseeker. That's a great card. What is this, 3rd pick, Dryad Greenseeker? So that's something. Starcrown Stag is great. Volley Veteran, there's actually a surprisingly large number of creatures that you can, like, a surprisingly large number of goblins you can hit with this. And then some tricks, but I think I just got to take the Greenseeker here. This card's way too good. Is this Chaos Draft or Dryad Greenseeker draft? It is both. Steg is good, but this card's like a mythic, especially in this format. What is this? When it enters the battlefield, if there are 4 more card types, creatures with power 2 or less can't block. Okay. Grapple with the past. What are these packs? I kind of like Drag Under. Does damage to target creature or player equal to the number of vampires? Well, I'm not getting there. I like Borrowed Grace. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card with Carmina cost 3 or less. That's a good card too. Yeah, I think it's Scavengers or Drag Under. This pack is so ridiculous. From your graveyard to your hand. I kind of want to stick with my Coastal Drake here. Drag Under is just a bit of value. Ooh. Ooh, okay, wow, there's actually good cards in this pack. Roots. Chain creature while flying, tap it, and it doesn't untap. It's pretty good removal. Werebear is pretty nice early, and then it beats down late. I like Werebear a lot. Emissary Tome is really slow, but it will win you a late game. And then Thornwood Falls. We could take the fixing. I almost think Werebear is like better than the fixing though. It's a 2 mana creature that adds mana, and then it attacks for like a relevant amount of damage in the late game. I almost think that's better than the Falls. I'm gonna take the Werebear. I'm like pretty incentivized to at least want to splash. Well, yeah, the thing about this card though is it's good if we have Threshold and it's good if we don't have Threshold, so both of those are pretty nice. Sacrifice a creature, loot. This can come down as a 5 mana 5/6, which is kind of nice. I kind of like Repeal. Repeal's a nice card. Ledgewalker's a good card if you want to pump it up. I don't know. Is this good? 5 mana for a thing. That thing hits pretty hard. And I guess we're not necessarily blue. It just seems like if you don't get to hit, this card is so weak. But I guess a 5 mana 5/6 is a pretty good rate. I'll take it. I guess, yeah, Repeal and Limited might not be as good. Modular 3, whenever it becomes blocked by an artifact creature. What are these cards? 4 mana, target creature gets +1/+1. Oh, that seems actually real good. Well, if we end up green-white, this card's insane. Pillar of Origins. We can go creature tribal here. If we do go white, we can take that. I think I do just pick up the Ravenous Daggertooth here. It's better than... Ixali's Diviner's okay, but I don't know if you really want a 1/4. And this is relevant. I think this is probably a better card than the Daggertooth. Yeah, Diviner's okay for 2 mana. It does kind of fix your draws. But I like this ability. It helps you win races so easily. Wow, okay, well... If Blade Instructor is gonna wheel... That means white's pretty open. We could go green-white. Because Leonin Battle Mage is insane. This static ability is just so good. And Blade Instructor is good with that. And, I mean, we're taking a white card. Wishcoin Crab is also pretty solid, but I think these are just better. I'll take Blade Instructor. Okay, yeah, I think we're in the right colors here. This is a 1/2 flyer. And I don't want a 4 mana 2/3. What does this do? Creature you control get +1/+1 at a turn. 3 mana pump your team. Is that better than... That's kind of better than a 3 mana 1/2 flyer. I'll play 3 mana pump your team. Ooh, Talons of Wildwood. I like that. These are some late red cards too. Ogre, Sure Strike, Plummet. But Talons of Wildwood is not the worst. Alright, well, red is open. I guess we could be open to go green-red. But I'll take the Artifact or Enchantment kill first. I don't know, maybe we do want to go green-red. I think it's all creatures. And then if it's kicked, zombies get even bigger. Even Riftwatcher's not bad. It stays around for 2 turns. It's better than Embassy Tome. Ooh, okay, 5 mana 3/3 flyer. What do you do? No, that's bad, okay. I guess if we play against a red burn deck, that'll be good. Oh, wow. Jiraga Warcaller? Other elf creatures get +1/+1. What elves do we have right now? Yeah, it could be good. I probably am not playing it, but it's not the worst thing ever. I don't think I'm gonna get that many elves. Honestly, I just think the Fledgling Griffin is the best card here. Oh, Cunning Spark Mage in red, though. Okay, how incentivized? I think blue is out. We only saw the 1 of red card. This is just gonna be like kind of incidental. But the problem is... Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is red being open this direction. Because I don't really want to go Naya. I think our mana's not good enough for that. If we want to be really safe, we could take Groundswell. But I think Fledgling Griffin is good enough to take. Also, Cunning Spark Mage is insane. I think we have to commit here. I'm going to take Groundswell. I think we're most likely going to want to be green. This card is significantly worse than all the other cards in that pack. Ooh, well, kind of rewarded here. Sprout Storm's insane. That doesn't do anything. Target creature. Giving Shadow's pretty good. I'm just gonna take Sprout Swarm. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 has trample. I like that. Bile Shift, move around counters. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the 4 mana 4/3 trample. Also, this card is pretty solid too, but Ceratok's great. Yeah, so the reason I took Groundswell is I really like this type of effect anyway. There's like a 1 mana gotcha. And this one's particularly powerful in that if you play a land, you can actually do some real damage with it too. Ooh. Niblis of the Mist. I like Niblis of the Mist. I'm not a huge fan of Elite Inquisitor. Grim Flowering could be good. It's pretty situational though. I think I just take the flyer. This deck really wants to swarm the opponent. And I don't know how relevant this is. Yeah, let's take this. So red is like very not open. Well, this is good if you have a lot of power. That doesn't do anything. This is an infinite combo with Sanguine Bond, for those who don't know. Alright, well, this pack's kind of dead, unfortunately. I'm gonna take Triumph of Ferocity, but I highly doubt I'm gonna play it. Yeah, there's a lot of bad cards in here. So Prey Upon is okay, but a lot of creatures in this deck are pretty small, so finding targets for Prey Upon is a little sketchy. LA Evasion is actually a pretty nice trick. I like that. This hits hard, but it's a bit expensive. And this is pretty bad. So blue-black seems really open from this side, because like Aether Poisoner is pretty good. Prey Upon gets better with Battle Mage and our pump spells. That's very true, but I think Ally Evasion also gets pretty good. But yeah, maybe we do just need like one of this type of effect. Like this is much rarer of an effect than something like a pump effect. So I think I agree with you there. This deck is looking okay. I'm really worried by how open the other colors besides this color is. What is this? A 1/4 of Vigilance? Is that really where we're at right now? We're not gonna play Boomerang. Alright, I'll take the 1/4 Vigilance. I really don't want to play it though. What else do we have going on here? Not doing that. Well, we have another trick that pumps a creature. This gives... I didn't know there was a card actually named Vigilance. Okay, I'll take that. Kodama's Might's still pretty solid. So I think we have enough tricks. I played Mana Clash and Chaos Cube and brought someone from 17 to 2. That is impressive. If we were in red, I might try it out, but I don't know about that. So we need more 2-drops. We're like really looking for those. Because I think the rest of our deck is pretty good. I mean, we have the Sprout Swarm Strength of Might, Strength of Night kind of endgame combo. I have no idea how this art makes sense with what the card does. But, right, it's a bunch of wolves. What's going on in the background, though? If the things in the background are a zombie, then I guess it makes sense. But otherwise, it's kind of weird. Ooh, Kite Sail? Or the 2/1 Swamp Walk. Kite Sail is a little expensive, but it actually is pretty solid. We just send like all of our creatures flying over the top. I kind of like Kite Sail. I think in general we need 2-drops, like I would play this, but it's such a medium 2-drop that I'm fine taking something over it. Rift Sweeper is a good 2-drop. What do you do? Prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to each creature you control. That's actually not bad. And then Zoetic Caverns is like a weird rampant growth. Checking in between job duties. I like where this draft is going. I do too, Brightling. I think I just want the 2 over the Cavern. Draw a card Cypher, I guess? Cypher was such a broken mechanic. Sure, I'll take a bar in the door. Whatever. Okay. So, pack 3, we need a few playables. We don't need too many. And we have some... Like, we could put this in, I suppose, but I really don't want to do that. This deck's pretty aggressive. And actually, yeah, I really do like Kite Sail in this deck. Was it though? They didn't really have too many good Cypher cards. No, it wasn't like... Basically, the way Cypher played out, at least from my experience, is most of the time it didn't do anything. But then when it did do something, it felt completely unbeatable. I just did 2-1 cast with the Azorius Flyer deck. Nice work, Lug. Yeah, basically, it just... I don't know. It was not the best thing ever. Oh, wow. Speaking of good cards, Dagger of the Worthy is pretty nice if we just get a lot of 2-drops. Ambuscade is insane. Bitterbow Sharpshooters is great. 5 mana 4/4 Vigilance Reach. That honestly might be better than Ambuscade. And Oketra's Avenger is also really powerful. This whole pack, I wish I could just take this. I think I kind of like the Avenger more than Sharpshooters. Just because it costs 2 mana, and with like how this deck is going, I could see it being better. But I do see the point with Sharpshooters being pretty solid. But like looking at what we have, right? We have Kodama's Might, Groundswell, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna take this, I think. We're not gonna wheel Sharpshooters, but that okay. You may put a green creature card into play. Okay, there's the Fyndhorn Elves. I do like me a Fyndhorn Elves. Mana Prism. Whenever player cycles a card gets bigger. No. Ooh, wait. We gotta take Beneless Trapper over Fyndhorn Elves, right? Yeah, that card's so good. I don't think this is gonna wheel, but this is just like infinite removal forever. Caleb Gannon, what do you think if the conspiracy cards were always an option in draft? The more you could just take the entire pack and abstain from drafting the rest of that pack. Well, I think that would... I don't know. I don't know if it would be good all the time because some of those mechanics might get kind of broken. That's hard. So I say this... No, Beneless Trapper is better than Fyndhorn. I'm going to take it. I say this as one who put the conspiracy cards in their cube. I think they're very good. But I don't know if I want that mechanic being alive all the time. I think it's close. I think it's an interesting discussion to have. And I really like what the conspiracy cards did. And I kind of wish more cards kind of impacted the draft in a less cheeky way than the conspiracy cards did, but I thought it was very interesting. I think this is an easy Fetters. 4 mana, kill anything, gain life. The next card would probably be Cathodian, but Fetters is great. Yeah, if we had splashed black, that would have been nice. But we can take this card. That's great. What does this do? It's a 6/6 Wither that gets bigger. Whenever you cast a spell that's black and green. Nope, not doing that. How many green cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think I like that a lot. Wow, that seems like a good card too. 1 mana regenerate? Nah. We'll take the Battalion. Wow. Okay. Which one do we take? Both of these are insane. So Swords of Plowshares is real good, but Blinding Mage is a creature, and our deck like really wants creatures. Plus this lets you kind of change what target you chose, and it doesn't gain them life. Oh, this is hard. Yeah, I mean Swords is insane. I agree with that. 100% sword. I think basically both of these are excellent choices. Also, the bounce land is very good. I think I'm going to take swords because it has less chance of wheeling than the blinding mage. And also we already have Beneless Trapper. So that kind of changes things too. Villagers of Estwald becomes a 3/6. How many humans do we have though? Bonds of White is only good if we have enough humans to make it work. That's an elf. Werebear is a human? I guess that makes sense. Sweeper is an elf. You know what's funny? Jaraga's Tree Speaker would have actually been good in this deck. Rhino, Centaur. Yeah, Bonds is pacifism. Yeah, I think I gotta do it. It's pacifism almost all the time, except on opposing humans. But it can also pump your humans if you want that to happen. This deck is looking a little spicy. We need to make some upgrades. What creatures do we want to cut? Honestly, very few. Wow, this deck's actually really good. I did not realize how good this deck is. Maybe Rift Watcher just because it dies. Whoa, what is this pack? Kasali Pride Mage? Okay. I've never seen this card before in my life and I love it. Discard your hand, draw 7, and then discard 3 cards at random. I mean, Pride Mage is busted, right? Yeah, this draft is going so well. This is like constructed level. Get a 2-mana 2/2 lifelink now? I'm down for a Mesa Unicorn. We have so many ways to pump this too. Alright, I'll take a Unicorn. So, let's see. I almost think I cut this and then like side it in during matchups where I think racing is going to be an issue. Lead Instructor. The rest of the deck looks really powerful though. I kind of want one more pump effect though. Like just one more trick because of how many 2-drops we have. Wow, nothing wheeled from this pack. I guess Disposal Mummy. Probably not playing it though. Yeah, I'm not sold on the Strength of Night either with only 14 creatures. The main issue of Vines of Vastwood. Did we get it? Did I just miss it? Maybe not. The main reason that this is in here is for Sprout Swarm. It just gives us kind of like an end game, win the game. That might be win more because Sprout Swarm is already so good. How has this card not been taken yet? Stoic Champion is a bit hard to cast. I'm gonna take Seal of Cleansing for the sideboard. What is happening? What is it? Why are these cards still in the pack? Nobody gets Olivia's Dragoon. Yeah, I can see cutting Strength of Night with only 14 creatures. And we run maybe Rift Watch instead of Strength. I'm gonna look at them both here. This is a 2-mana 2/1. Well, this is kind of interesting. This is a 1-mana 1/1 that can mess up combat for your opponent. Maybe. I could maybe see that happening, but probably not. What is happening with this red-black situation? Hey, there's Spidery Grasp. Card's pretty busted. So we're definitely making at least one cut. You boarded this in every match. There are a lot of 1 toughness creatures here. So what I'm thinking about doing is something like this. Our deck is like pretty aggressive as this stands. So these are basically the cards we can bring in. No, not that. This one. We need to cut 2 of them. Putting this over here. So I basically am playing one of these 4 cards. I think this is the least replaceable because it allows us to swing our team in to another team without like worrying too much. Even Riftwatcher is pretty good, but it does go away at the end of turn. I think Spider Grasp is out for sure. So this takes... It's only around for 2 turns. So in our deck, a lot of the time, Riftwatcher is just going to be like a 3 mana, 4 damage to the opponent and gain 4 life. I don't know. I've actually never played with this card outside of the Pauper deck that runs it. So I actually don't know if that's good. I kind of want to start it in the side until we get into like a racing situation. I just don't like my cards disappearing. I guess, do we have anything else we could cut? Is this card good, guys? Because we could cut the Gore Clan Savage and just run a really low curve. Lisa Unicorn, Bonds of Faith, Beneless Trapper. Yeah, I don't dislike this. Because this is 5 mana for, like, not the best card. It's a 5/6. Like, it hits pretty hard, but it's so expensive. I think I would rather just have cards that do things. I think I want to try the deck like this. 7, no mountains. Yeah, it's just a vanilla 5/6 that you need a lot of effort to make work. 8/7. I don't have any double white. Right, we could do something like 9/7. Make sure the colors work. 9/7 seems fine to me. We just have so much removal. Maybe Strength of Night is overkill. You know what? I think maybe I do like the Riftwatcher more than Strength of Night with just this view of creatures. We have other things to do. Yeah, 3 mana is a lot to spend on that type of effect. Yeah, this hand's okay. We got like a lot of good cards, plus removal. And our opponent's playing a Cloud Sprite. We could just get him. Why did they have to make Flying Man with downside? Yeah, just swords are 1/1. We traded 1 mana for 1 mana here. Thraben Inspector is a good card though. Oh my god. This went from a medium hand to an amazing hand in very little time. Man, if opponent was bold, they could have attacked with Thraben Inspector. I wouldn't have blocked. Let's play that. I don't know why you're shrouded out there, but let's play Niblis of the Mist here. Sure. I don't mind that getting countered at all. Basically, our game plan now is just trade off cards because Dryad Greenseeker will win us the late game. Also, if we can manage to resolve this, then... No! How rude. Give me land. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're taking some amount of damage. I guess we need to be a little mindful of our life total, but yeah. They have 2 cards left in hand. I think we're pretty okay here. Let's play the Battle Mage. Well, no, I wasn't conceding. I usually click turn off auto yields. But maybe it was subliminally like, oh, I just want to scoop because they tapped this. I think F3 does that. You're welcome. Love Chaos and Cube. Chaos is like time traveling through older limited sets. I 100% agree, Simon says. It's like Cube But cube, like, you get the same... What is going on here? Sure. Cube, you get like the same type of experience. Like, there are just cards they printed that were good, like, all the time. Whereas Chaos Draft, like, Leonid Battle Mage is an amazing card, but it's never not good enough to put in a cube. So you just get to play with it. I don't even know if I need to like spend removal on this just because we have Battle Mage. Why not block? Because it's a 3/4 and I have a 2/3. So it would die. I think that's a pretty good reason not to block. So I'm going to try Kodama's Might here first. Summoning sick. Yeah, I guess I should have emphasized that too. Yeah. So the dream here, we have Battle Mage in the uncommon cube. Okay, but well, I also really like the uncommon cube for that reason too. Okay, I'll take one. Wow. Alright. Opponent's kind of getting us here. Let's look at the top card. Kite Sail. Alright, go to your hand. This is a little bit sketchy, but I think we can pull this out. The opponent still has 2 cards. 2, 3, 4. We can play Battle Mage and still keep up swords and bonds here. Don't mind that. I guess maybe we could just Bonds of Faith the core Hookmaster right now. That saves us like a lot of damage down the line. Like if they keep bouncing this or kill this, then I don't want to have to waste his swords. And it is a core soldier. You know what? I think that might be better. Because I'm not going to use Kodama's Might here. And I think that's better with Battle Mage in play anyway. Yeah, we'll do that. The worst play ever, what was this, an Innistrad block? Was when you played this on an opponent's creature and you forgot that their creature was a human. And then you just gave them a pump spell for no reason. I did that at least one time. Pass turn. I would feel a lot more safe untapping with both of these in play, especially with Leon and Battle Mage activation. These instants gain a lot of value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can take 5 and fall to 6 against blue-white. Or we can take, I guess, 4. They probably don't attack with this. But we do need to draw another effect at some point. Yeah, I just had to look at it like a bunch of times. I think the way you can tell if their core is like their eyes. They're like elven eyes, but they're not green. Flying protection from red. Okay. I think at this point we've kind of stabilized. One has 2 cards in hand, and they have to draw lands at some point. Plains. Whenever you cast a spell, you may untap. I guess we can attack with this, right? Yeah, I guess so. They can double block, but then we can Kodama's Might. Just, yeah, that's actually a pretty sweet card. To get that free untap value. Yes, yes, of course. We're gonna give the Dryad Greenseeker flying here. And then pass turn. That way, I want the Battle Mage to block on the ground, and this to block in the air. What is this? What? What? Am I dead? What is going on here? No, I'm not dead, but they do get to hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a good try. So let's look and see what we get. Rift Sweeper, okay. So we have a lot of blockers coming down. Opponent's kind of just getting us here. Yeah, tempo is not bad. So we're going to exile this. Because it just saves the most damage here. Pumping doesn't matter. It bounces both. The fact that they were able to bounce both is incredible. Take 4 and fall to 3. So we need to present a flying threat here. Okay, let's play Greenseeker. Rift, well, we'll equip here. Play Rift Sweeper, and then we'll have Kodama's Might up with the Forest. I don't want that to happen. No, I didn't want to do that. I really did not want to Rift Sweeper them. Because if they draw that card, it's actually pretty bad for me. So if they remove my flyer, I'm dead. But otherwise, hopefully we're doing okay, maybe. This card's pretty sweet. So the reason this card's in here, for those who don't know, it's really good against suspend cards. Because the way suspend works is you exile it face up with time counters. So you just kind of like take their suspend card and put it back into their library. So they don't get the value out of it. But yeah, the core look very similar to the L's. They're just more pale. It must be like cousins or something. Dude, what is going on here? Okay, well, we're dead to that on Kite Sail at the moment. Caracas? They don't even need Caracas, they just win the game right now. Unless we find a kill spell for that. Nope. Alright, let's play you. Yeah, they're gonna hit the Greenseeker, I imagine. Opponent's deck looks very good, though. And I don't really want to show them... Well, alright. We'll show them Blade Instructor. Maybe they just don't see the Mangara play. I think that's our best bet is basically them missing that and then us being able to race them. Because even if they miss it for one turn, we're just dying. There's so many ways we die this game. Alright, they figured it out, right? Yeah, okay. Game 2. Mangara's pretty good. Well, here's an example where even is good. Any type of lifelink we can get, I think, is pretty nice. Spidery Grasp. The reach could be relevant there. Nah, I think our deck is pretty good against them. We just need we just got tempoed out pretty hard. I think we need to just really preserve our life total because of how much stronger our late game is than theirs. Because they're like sacrificing cards every time they like bounce our creatures and stuff. So as long as we just get some amount of life gain, like a Mesa Unicorn early, even Rift Watcher, Dagger Tooth, we have so much incidental life gain in this deck that we should be just fine. Talons of Wildwood. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. I think that's worthwhile. The trample is what makes this card, I think, useful. We actually had to draw really badly to lose that game, I think, because our deck is solid. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's go first. Yeah, this hand's good. Okedra's Avenger, Kite Sail. As soon as we draw a green source, this lady's is coming down. Or I guess they. There's 3 of them. Let's go Plains. Pass. Get down an Avenger. I can start swinging into stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So let's see, this costs, we're gonna need 5 mana for this. And we can do that like next turn. That is a very good green spell too. Alright, let's hit for 3. Attack. I'm just gonna play the Dagger Tooth. Sure. Wait, what? No, opponent. Why? I think they just thought it drew a card no matter what, but it definitely does not. Have you never played with Sproutsworn Brightling? It's not the most fair card they've ever printed, that's for sure. Because yeah, you make Saprolings, and then those Saprolings help you cast it. It's one of the biggest mistakes I think they ever made. This feels like a counterspell. Yeah, in limited, yeah. So let's just hit for 6. They have to do something. Sure. I don't really mind that. So we can go. It's always a pleasure, Caleb. You're pleasant to listen to, and your positive attitude is a delight. Belay here in Sweden is tomorrow's work, so good night. Wow, you rhymed that too. Well done, Twister. Appreciate it, and best of luck at work tomorrow. Get some good sleep. Let's go Kite Sail. Rest of chat's gotta up your game. This dude's rhyming over here. I mean, I added it to a Slimefoot Pauper commander deck. You just didn't read the whole card. Yeah, it's a lot better than you think, and the artwork is amazing. I love this. I love this type of artwork. I don't know what it is. It's almost like shell shading. It looks like a Wind Waker, whatever that effect was. Windrake, a 2/2 flyer, sure. I'd rhyme if I had the effort. Good lord. Okay. I think I just swing out. I don't really care. I wanna use the green for Kodama's Might so I can cast the battalion. Cell shading, not shell shading. That makes more sense. Just taking it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I guess we will post-combat equip to the Dagger Tooth. We're like so far ahead that I don't think it matters, but I guess they could play something crazy. I don't know. Maybe I should have kept the trooper back. I really thought they would block it because they're so desperate and they could be like, oh man, he accidentally did that. But now they think we're representing a spell that costs more than 2 mana. Whiplash Trap, bounce you 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. It's safer to assume your opponent knows what they're doing. Yeah, I guess so. Look, I don't actually, let me say, they Stream of Unconsciousness turn 2 just for no reason. So I don't know if it's necessarily safe to assume they don't know what they're doing. We're kind of missing mana for everything we want to do. Like, we're just one short of all of it. But we can go like... I think we're gonna go Ravenous Daggertooth and then tap down their flyer. Well, Sproutstorm generates mana, but we're like... We need more creatures in play to start Sproutstorming because it costs 5. Like, we're not gonna just cast it for 2 mana. Tap you. There's one player in my LGS who is terrible and I get him constantly with really obvious BS. Well, I'm sorry you have to deal with this person. But on the bright side, even if they're frustrating to deal with, at least you get free wins out of it. Okay, so here we're going to... Talons of Wildwood on the Daggertooth. Yeah, casting it for 5 is like the only way we're really going to cast it. So opponent definitely has a counterspell here. Otherwise, why do this? So we're hoping they counter this. And then we can actually run out the battalion after like, what is this, 7 turns of holding to do this? Okay, so let's just smash for 4. Okay. Alright, if opponent's not doing anything and holding up counter spells, I'm just not going to do anything either. Keeping up white for the Trapper is pretty good for us. Asmiki was mad I tore his hand apart with Cult Guild Mage and then killed his adapt creature in response to adapting. Yeah, he seems like someone who just really doesn't... Like, why would you play Magic if it makes you that upset? But some people just need to figure things out like that out. That's kind of ridiculous also. Alright, we'll tap this one, I guess. Opponent's down to 7 life. So we can actually just kill them next turn with Kite Sail. I'm really mad, chat. We didn't get to live any of the like value dreams of Sprout Swarm, Battalion, or Avenger. Such a shame. Okay, Force is good for us. So I think we just equip here. This Force is a chump. So that's pretty good for us. Well, the thing is, like, we're so far ahead we don't even get to Sprout Swarm. We're just gaining life, winning the game. Like, we don't get to cast anything here. Ugh, too far ahead. Alright, let's win a game where we actually play spells, okay? I'm just gonna run it back. Game 2 from behind. Yeah, unfortunately. Game 1 we just got destroyed. We flooded pretty hard and then... Ooh. This card seems really good against their deck. They have a lot of like 1 toughness flyers that kind of got us. We just need to draw basically no lands and then we'll be fine. Ooh. Alright, I think this is going to be a Sprout Swarm game. Turn 1 this, turn 2 Werebear. We're just going to go off with this. Yep, sure. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We got bigger and better plans here. This is so gross. I think I still probably Sprout Swarm instead of acting the Green Seeker. Ooh, let's read Werebear's flavor text. To become is to understand. I like it. Opponent, just let me Sprout Swarm, please. Ugh. How do they know every time? That's so rude, opponent. It's okay, it's okay. We can set up for Talaria's Battalion very soon. Here we can go Werebear. Pass turn. And then start Sprout Swarming. Although they could have Convolute up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We kind of need to hit a land. Yeah, Sprout Swarm into 4-3 seems gas. As it currently stands, we are taking 4. Yep. We just need to make sure our life total stays high. We can't fall too far behind. He exercises his right to bear arms. Okay, that is a lot better. I support that. Okay, okay. So, land? Kodama's might. This is hard. Because if they bounce our stuff, then we're kind of rough off. Yeah, Talon's Battalion seems best, and we can Talon's probably the Assailant. I kind of just want to trade the Assailant with something. Yeah, let's Talon's that. That like disincentivizes them from blocking. Okay, now we play the Battalion. And if this resolves, we actually have pretty good blocks going forward. And their double bounce, you know, it can kind of get us, but they would have to bounce these two, and then we can still block whatever they have. And then we can start like Prey Upon, Sprout Swarm. It really felt like counter 2. I was worried, but I guess not. Okay, I think we're doing okay. And we hit a land, good. Okay. I think this is kind of the end. I don't really see a need to do anything. Let's just start Sprout Swarming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just get Sprout Swarm online. Although, turn off auto yields. So no attacks. We could also Niblis of the Mist here. And we can still cast Sprout Swarm. That actually seems better. Then we can do both. This makes like their bounce effects and whatnot much, much worse. This looks like a convolute for sure. And I would much rather have them convolute this than Sprout Swarm. Okay, sweet. Tap you. Doesn't really matter. And we can also Prey Upon here. I'm not that worried about Relic Seeker. I'm gonna save Prey Upon for something scarier. We have a lot of things that can block it now. I don't know. Yeah, opponent might be trying to bluff counter, or they might have a counter and just not countering Niblis for some reason. If they had Convolute and they did not counter Niblis there, that's just a losing play. No, they could be stream sniping. That's definitely possible. Because otherwise, why would you not counter Niblis? Yeah, there's no way if they save Convolute to play on Sprout Swarm, then they're stream sniping. There's no way you'd make that play otherwise. Like if they counter the spell right now, then opponent, you be sniping them streams. Okay. There we go. This is too much value. Castrum, welcome, Get Milk, G Milk. Ooh, and a land. Ooh. We're doing the dirty here right now. Okay, Plains is good. I don't think we really need to play any spells. I think I just pass. Yeah, you gotta get max value out of Werebear. Don't treat him like any other creature. He has more abilities than that. Draw 4 cards, then choose X cards and discard your rest. That's pretty good. Sure. I guess I think I Sprout Swarm now before they maybe draw a counterspell. I'm just gonna tap the Saproling here. A non-bow with Threshold. Breakthrough is a great card though. It's what is it? 5 mana, draw 4. Discard your whole hand, but we're just gonna do away with this. Deal 1 to you. That way we can put talents on something better. Oh, Breakthrough is much more than decent in Dredge. If you can get the mana for it. I think the reason most people don't is because of mana. Sure, you got a Pegasus. I guess opponent is at 24 life, but Sprout Swarm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the top card. Ooh, I like the unicorn here. Okay, land, unicorn. I think I can start attacking now with the battalion. Okay. And then they can hit us. We can just trade with the Pegasus. I think we just pass. 1 mana mill 4. No, well, it's not just mill 4. You draw 4 cards no matter what. No, I'm gonna save Prey Upon in case they have some like really big scary threat. We're just gonna trade off here. Cast Sprout Swarm. 1, 2, and we can actually play around Convolute now. Oh, they have negate. Fair enough. I think now is a good time for Kodama's Might here. Keep our flyer around. 2/2 flyer, sure. But we're gonna try a Green Seeker. Werebear is actually getting pretty big too. Ooh, Groundswell. Feels bad to play your land. Get this back. Okay, Talons on Mesa Unicorn here. I feel like we just start smashing. Attack, attack, attack. This would feel a lot better if we had played a land this turn. Maybe we should have Green Secret pre-combat. Power 3 or less. I think I'm actually okay losing that. Yeah, I don't mind losing that. I'd rather protect the lifelinker. I think this is our key to victory, and just having a combat trick makes blocks so bad for the opponent. Besides, if we groundswell that, the main issue... Oh no, that actually would have been better. I was thinking that they could have still killed it with the Windrake, but this doesn't do 3 damage, it just kills it. I don't know. I mean, we're winning this game almost for sure. So not much what we mattered. Not much that we do matters. Come on, OP. Just taking it. I respect. We can take 2 in the air. Sure. I'll take 2. We're gaining 3 every turn, so yeah, 4/3 trample plus 3/3 trample lifelink. Like, I don't know how. Oh, that's a good card. We're just like flooded with good cards right now. So let's swing more. That was a good block. So Groundswell makes it a 5/5, and that can kill 2 of them. But honestly, I think we just save Groundswell and just trade off the Unicorn here. We get back Talons. That seems okay to me. And then we get back Talons. I think I just put Talons on a Saproling at this point. Pass turn. They're down to 11. And the moment we draw a land, this bad boy is going to hit for basically their whole life total. Okay, give me lands. Okay. God, having Green Secret in play is just such good value every time. Okay, so let's attack. Hit, hit. Double block there makes sense. Triple block. I think I'm okay trading this for everything they have. Groundswell here. Okay, so I'm trading this for 2 creatures. Still pretty good. But they did kind of get us with that. That being said, Werebear's turned on. Yeah. Yeah, opponent's basically dead. But they're fighting the good fight. I respect the grind. Welcome, Squirrel Nest. Long time no see. How you doing? You just tuned into the Werebear stream here. Nice. So now I think I do activate it because I don't want to draw land. Oh, that's a good card. So opponent has 1 card in hand. Yeah, I feel like I just Bonds of Faith this. It is a very good time to tune in because now we can just attack with everything. And I'm just not even going to exert this. Benol, thank you for following. All right, 4, 5, 6. Opponent falls to 3 life here. Just listening in. Yeah. No worries. Hope it makes your work a little bit more enjoyable. We're having a really good stream so far. We had really great games. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say, but that's okay, Scroll Nest. Coding, boring work, need entertainment. Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. This hand's a little bit slow, but I think I'll keep it. It has a great mix of lands and spells, and we have a lot of good cards to draw. Like a 1-drop. God, that's actually so good here. Also, they're in blue, I think. So blue has a lot of like X1 flyers. Okay. I'll probably trade these off here. Oh, I'll definitely trade these off now. I want my unicorn to survive. Okay. Play the unicorn. Nobody 64, thank you for the follow. Just got my first win in Apex where I carried. I would like to thank your stream, Kayla, for keeping me entertained. No! Oh, that's rude. Well, congratulations, Buford. How is Apex? Basically, how I keep track of games is I just know that Apex is the top one on Twitch. And it looks really clean. Like, they just released it and it seems really solid. Okay, 3-3. So we can actually get him with Kodama's Might here. Oh. As a heavy Overwatch player, I enjoy it. Took me a lot of time to get used to guns, but it's nice. Okay. I may check it out, because it's free, right? At some point. What am I kidding? I'm never going to have free time besides playing Magic. Actually, maybe we just trade the Daggertooth for the Minotaur? And then play the Ceratok? Yeah, I'm actually okay trading here. It's 3 mana for 4 mana, plus we gain life. So let's play just play the Ceratok. And then we can set up to do some Spore Swarm things. We can face fetters anything bigger. And Kodama's Might will get us value eventually. I have not played Chandelar Squirrel Nest. Okay, swing with both. We'll try Kodama's Might. We could get really blown out, but then we just have a battalion, so... Eh. Counter target spell. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. We still traded for value. We get to trample over for... Never mind. We just got wrecked. But it was only a 1-for-1. And we still have a 4-3 trample. That could be worse. But yeah, I've never played Chandelar, but I've seen people play it. I probably should do a play... Actually, that's actually a really good idea. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of it soon. Huh. I kind of want to keep up. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to swing with the Dagger Tooth, and then we're going to start Sprout Swarming. Yeah. Because this looks like I have nothing. And then they're incentivized to trade. I'm going to keep the Groundswell to keep this alive. A series of Let's Plays where you play old card games. Dude, I really liked... I never actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! But I really liked the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for like Game Boy Color like 20 years ago or whatever that was. I would be definitely down for the Let's Play games though. Let's do Sprout Swarm. Yeah, the early Yu-Gi-Oh! Games were pretty sick. I have never touched a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game in person. I have nothing against it, I just have played Magic my whole life. Clash with an opponent. Ooh, I'll keep Kite Sail on top. Used to watch somebody speedrun Chandelar? Yeah, actually, everyone who's in the chat right now, maybe I'll do a thing. If you would be interested in watching me play Chandelar, let me know. Kite Sail. Squirrel says me. Cool, cool. Well, I could do both. I have... It's just like, you know, you can't draft every day, all day. Maybe I shouldn't have put Kite Sail on top, but it's pretty sick with all these Saprolings. This looks like a Face Fetish target for me. First Strike Haste. That is definitely a Face Fetish target. You can't? No, I mean like, not right now, obviously. I'm gonna draft right now. I mean on YouTube. Alright, Sprout Swarm. Cast with buyback. We growing, boys. There's our land. I think I like Face Fetters here. I just want you to put as many draft videos up on YouTube as possible. Well, it's like sometimes you just get bored of drafting, so I can't just draft like all the time. Opponent just scooped. I mean, I guess I would too. So it's not like me doing other things necessarily replaces me playing. What am I saying? It's not like me doing other things necessarily replaces me drafting on MTGO, because I do other things besides draft on MTGO. I'm just gonna run it back here. Yeah, I mean, we're doing chaos draft the whole time here. Basically, when it's like in between cubes, so I will always be drafting cube or chaos draft when it's out. But if it's in between and it's like, you know, the standard draft set is getting kind of old, then I could do something like Chandelard when I get bored. Because otherwise, I don't know how long you've been around the channel, but I had a tendency to just get bored of like the standard draft sets and then I just wouldn't upload any videos. So finding things that basically distract me from when the standard draft set gets boring is kind of what I'm looking for. But I agree, bots are, it's not real. It is still a pretty, like everyone's drafting against the bots together, so it's fair, but it's not the same experience as drafting against humans, I will give you that. I'm hoping they fix that soon, because yeah, they probably should. Yeah, it kind of ruins the best part, I agree. And people like speedrun through it. This is round 2? Yeah, this is the same opponent. Do we keep this hand? It's got a trick and a creature and then just lands. If they mulligan, I'm gonna keep this hand. If they keep, then I think I mulligan. Lug Ford, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That seem right? If they mulligan, I keep? Yeah. Gotta go to work now. Might be back before you're done, but may your sprout swarms your enemies. Thanks, Brightling. Send me a message. Where's this message? What is this going on? Can't figure out how to chat, and why is that in the way? So I'm enjoying some of your YouTube videos. Oh, awesome. I don't know why they're leaving, but I guess we got a free win. It's like the opposite of stream sniping. Ooh. Chat, what do you think? We get 2 draw steps. I'm gonna keep. This isn't a stream for cowards, as LSV would say. Oh no. Oh no. No, I've had some really good Azorius stacks cloaking. Come on, land, please. Whoa, that's not good. Okay, we can discard Talons here. We can get that back later. We still get like 1 or 2 more turns because Mesa Unicorn and Avenger are just that good. I think I am gonna Swords to Plowshares that. Land. Okay, okay, we cool. We cool. Now we can play the Unicorn. Recoup some of that life gain. Let's hit for 2. Alright. Look how good this keep was, guys. We didn't even lose any value. 3 mana, play the Daggertooth. I think opponent's stuck on just green mana. Yeah, there's the red. Gitu Slinger. Ooh, that's a really good card. It also stops us from attacking too. Yeah, it's a good choice. Okay, so... Ooh, I like playing Blade Instructor here. And we're not going to attack, we want them to have to pay for the Echo. That way they're stuck on red mana for another turn. And then we can really get them with Groundswell. Forest is good. I'm gonna do this now. That way I can mentor onto the Daggertooth. This is kind of risky if they have a burn spell here. Okay. Give me that big dino. Mentor, put it here. Now opponent's taking 11. Sweet. I guess we play Rift Sweeper so that we can mentor onto it. No! Stop shuffling back their creature. My first 3 Arts drafts and Azorius fell flat every time. Yeah, it's really hard to separate personal experience from what actually is good. Because you could play 10 drafts in a row and just win with garbage because you got lucky. I'm not saying you did or not, but it like just because a deck is bad doesn't mean you can't win with it. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so we can return Talons. Put Talons. You know, I thought I had a plan, but I don't know anymore. Because we can Talons the Blade Instructor, but then we can't mentor anything. Whereas if we play the Avenger... Yeah, let's swing with the Daggertooth first. Because if we put Talons on here and swing out, what happens? They block the 3/3 with a 4/4. They block the Blade Instructor with a 2/2. That's so bad. So let's just swing with the Dagger Tooth. I should have probably not returned Talons this turn. Yeah, attack Dino and play Avenger seems best. I got excited because I was like, oh, I can combo with Blade Instructor. But then I realized that this isn't big enough. But next turn, we can Blade Instructor and turn this into a 4/2. And then that can attack through the mandrels. Woo, managed to catch you live. Welcome, avid fictionaut. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm trying to stream a little bit more for you guys. Like, I enjoy it, and if I'm going to be recording the videos anyways, I might as well stream live. Set Twitch, thank you so much for the follow. What's going on, opponent? What you thinking about? Avid fictionaut, thank you for the follow as well. I randomly splashed Law Mage's Binding. Law Mage's Binding is amazing. I don't know if that's necessarily a random splash. It's just a really good card. Yep. Okay, play you. God, this card is amazing. Also, the artwork's really cool. I think one of my favorite parts about Chaos Draft, someone has to stream the Chaos Drafts. Yeah, like nobody's doing it. It's kind of weird. And a 2/1 first strike. Well, you tune into... We're at 6 life? Oh. So what happens now if we swing out? They crew with the Hooting Mandrels to get an 8/6. And we lose a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, you're in the right place, Set Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. Did you sort out the Stalker guy? He has not shown up since then. So that's good. We can fetters the vehicle. That's true as well. But I would rather wait until next turn. They have 1 card in hand. They're at 6. What happens if we fetters the vehicle? The problem is with fetters the vehicles, we can't Talons in the same turn. I think we can just wait 1 more turn and play the Ceratok. You think fetters the Express? So if we fetters the Express, attack with Dino, then they have to trade there. But then we don't advance our board with the Ceratok. Whereas next turn, if we play the Ceratok... Yeah, I like playing the 4/3. There's so many things that can go well for us. 3 Levine, thank you so much for the follow. And then no attacks with Dino because of the Andara Express. And then next turn we can set up for... I mean, they need to play a blocker, otherwise they die. Because we're gonna mentor the Rift Sweeper. Yeah, so they need a blocker. So if we hit a land, we can face fetters one of the 2 toughness blockers, and then they have to block so many things. Otherwise they just die. No, they're not gonna attack. What is your name? Oh, Other Benz. I watch your YouTube videos, didn't know you stream. Cool. I stream sometimes, 3 Levine. Mostly when Cube is out, but Chaos Draft is kind of like Cube, so. Okay, that was one of the biggest slow rolls I've ever seen. Right, opponent, nice work. Sick beats. We're still not dead by any stretch of the imagination. We can... That was gross. Pyrotechnics? Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what you dream of when you cast Pyrotechnics, that's for sure. It's Activated abilities can't be activated. Basically, so there's a couple ways this goes poorly. We can Fetters Mandrills. Does that prevent crew? I actually don't know if that prevents crewing. I don't think it doesn't. I don't think it does. So that doesn't work. I think what we're going to do is Werebear plus Talons this turn. Because he's going to become a 3/3 very soon. And no attacks still. Everything we control has trample, and if we prevent this from blocking, then these creatures, like this has 1 toughness. That's not going to prevent much of this damage. So our hope is to like force them to trade off Hooting Mandrills and make some bad blocks. Plains. Okay, so let's Fetters the Ondara. What did we pack one, pick one? Nothing that's in our deck. How do I view sideboard? I think honestly we pack one, picked one to Wojak Bodyguard. This was a kind of a weird draft, I will say. So now we can attack with these two. And then if something dies, Werebear gets activated too. It was a bad pack for sure. You can look back at the VOD or it'll be on YouTube. It was really bad. I think it was between, we were looking at also Blade Instructor was in that same pack, but I was like, I'm gonna get Blade Instructor on the wheel. The rare was something medium. Yeah. Yeesh, okay. RIP Werebear. Alright, we're clearing the board here. We gain 2. We have a land in hand and Talons. Let's hold the land just to scare him. Oh yeah, the rare was Watery Grave. And we had another duel in our pack. Alright, land? Or creature? Kodama's Might. Well, that'll be good later on. Oh, the reason to hold the plains is for Groundswell, but we already have Groundswell, so never mind. Okay. I guess I should be returning this, huh? Return a land to your owner's hand, sure. The 4/3 is going to be tough. Okay, return Talons. There we go. I'm going to play 2, 3, 4. No, I want to keep up double green here. Play the Battle Mage. Let's put Talons on the Battle Mage right now. No. Okay. Now we got a 3/4 that can block their guy. And they have to keep it back to Chump. Also, he has Trample, and Kodama's Might is just going to be gross. Yeah, Poisoner... Well, it's a 1-mana 1/1. I don't know. Maybe in this format it's okay, but I really think Bodyguard is pretty solid. I mean, it's a 3-mana 3/3 Mentor. And in this format, there's like a lot of 2/2s. Oh, Pride Mage? Pride Mage is like the best card ever in this situation. Oh no, wait, no. Let me activate. Oh, I messed up. I should have activated it. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Declare blockers. Do I go for it? They would have to have something that deals 5. God, missing that activate really makes things sketchy. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Okay. Red green. I think our deck's perfect. Yeah, our deck's perfect. Let's run it. Oh wait, I kind of want Seal of Cleansing can maybe kill their. Nah, I'm just gonna run it like this, I think. Yeah, so red, we took this first, and then what did we take after that? We took a good green card. I think it might have been Werebear. Because he would have blocked otherwise. And he had a 4-3. I think we still could have killed them that way. Right? Because this was a 2-3, and then it became a 3-4 from Exalted. It would have been a 4-5 from the Activate. Yeah, I think we would have killed it. No, I think the 4-3 for green came in later. I think we wheeled that, maybe. I know we third picked Dried Green Seeker, and I was like, okay, well, green is open. Yeah, I don't know what we second picked. Let's submit. Yeah, Talons of Wildwood has been extremely impressive so far in this format. The fact, like, the trample is so relevant all the time. All right, opponent. You don't need to sideboard that much. There we go. Oh no. God, 1 planes in this hand is amazing. So we have 3 draw steps and we have 7 planes. So 7 out of 33 gives us like more than 50% to do this. I'm gonna keep. Okay. Okay. I agree, Set Twitch. I think the curated packs make it a little bit redundant. Like, the whole point of playing Chaos Draft is to play with like ridiculous old cards. And if they just like limit it to, alright, this is the turn. Never didn't have it. I guess we play the most expensive. What does this do? Create a 4/4 token with haste. Well, that's pretty sick. Actually, no, we're so white limited. Let's just play the unicorn here. I think the life gain matters. Yep, counter. Yeah, well, some of the packs are like pretty unplayable. So like, I don't know how many beta packs you really want to play with. Taxi's combat if able. So this makes it a 3/3 if I attack, and then Kodama's mate makes it a 5/5, but that doesn't exactly do it. We can play Nimbus of the Mist. I think I just trade the Daggertooth for this. I'm okay with that. I feel like this is too powerful. Well, it's too powerful, maybe. Ugh. Okay. That's okay that we gain 2 life there. But it is a little bit more fun. I think they're trying to make it more welcoming to newer players, where it's like just good formats. Okay. Okay. Planes. Look how good we are at this game. So I think I want to play Pride Mage and then get extra life gain here. Because the Exalted's so relevant, and they can't have that many burn spells. Portal 3 Kingdoms. Yeah, it would have been interesting, but then I think the problem with that set Twitch. Oh, buddy, this is how you get an opponent right now. Gain 5. I think the problem with that is we're playing leagues. So like if you open a bunch of Portal 3 Kingdoms packs and then the people you're playing against open like actually really busted stuff, you're gonna feel really bad about it. I think I do want to Swords that, but we'll wait and see. So that's one reason why they would curate the packs. Opponent finally hit green. Yeah, I don't have a lot of ways to kill that. I'm just gonna Swords to Plowshares, I think. Yeah, it saves us a lot of life. And I know they can Hellion Crucible next turn, but not this turn. Yeah, the curated packs just kind of help mitigate it a little bit. I'm sorry. Whoa. Did I just get blown out in red? Holy cow. Well played, opponent. Well played. I think we're still okay, but that's brutal. They shunted my Swords to Plowshares. Let's play Trapper and Avenger. And then we can Nimbus of the Mist next turn to like prevent creatures from blocking. God, that was insane though. Alright, I'll have to play around that. Take the damage. See, this is why you play Chaos Draft, for your opponent to hit you with Shunt. Ravenous Daggertooth, sure. What is this? It's a 2-1? Sure. Ooh. Okay. Let's play and equip Kite Sail to the Unicorn. Attack and exert the Avenger. And then we can Beneless Trapper their creatures. And then next turn we have Trapper plus Nibless of the Mist to gain like even more life. I think we're gonna actually tap down the Daggertooth because this has to attack, and I'm not that worried about my life total. Take 7. I think they're gonna try and set up a Hellion Crucible probably next turn. One time in Paper Chaos Draft, I was tapped out but got to foil my opponent's lethal burn spell. Oh, that's glorious. It's like, you can't play around it. Don't kill anything, please. You only have 2 cards in hand. What is this much mana? Gah. Well, I think we might be dead. Kills the Unicorn, kills the Trapper. Wow. Pretty sick. Bonus deck is nice. How much damage is this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we folded 2. We can play Niblis. Wait, we can play Niblis and hit them for 2 down to 5. Oh, we have exactly lethal right now. Right? They have 1 card in hand. This has 1 counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They don't have any blue mana. And this is 2 damage in the air, puts them down to 5, and then 2, and then we play Talons to get the last 1. Sweet. No. Equip here. Hopefully this does it. I mean, they need to have another kill spell to not die here. They don't know it, but they're dead. Don't have another kill spell, please. Okay, okay. That's it. Alright, on to the next game. Hey, this is gonna be a hard one to win. They got a lot of really good cards. Seal of Cleansing, Hallow. I think we just... Oh, this is good. Yeah, this match is... Opponent's deck is so gross. So... I think we bring in Hollow to prevent Pyrotechnics. They just showed a lot of burn. And it's 1 mana to counter like a 5 mana spell. I think I'm okay with that. And I think I want to cut Prey Upon for it. I think that seems good to me. Prey Upon just seems kind of bad against their deck full of chunkers. Skyrider Trainee is a 3/3. I'm kind of leaning towards this Gore Clan Savage over the Rift Watcher. On the play at least, because +0/+4. No, the problem with that is it's really expensive. I don't want to hold up 3 mana for that. Bar the door, this is the match. It's 3 mana though, that's like a lot. And it doesn't do anything otherwise, really. I would rather run Spidery Grasp, I think. We're just gonna kill them before they can do that most of the time. I am interested in this though. It's big enough that it like attacks through almost everything they have. And I could play that over the Rift Watcher. You know what? I'm gonna try this card out. I think we can get in for damage enough of the time. Let's go first. Oh yeah. This hand's great. Four. You can only Pyrotechnics into another busted card so many times. Please don't kill my unicorn. It's gotta be the 2 mana burn spell or bust here. Okay. It is not. Play the land. Hit for 2. And we have a Faith's Fetters. I don't think opponent can possibly win this. Unless, I guess they just play running lands into Pyrotechnics, but even then, they're like facing down with Ceratok. I don't know how. What is going on? Dude! Quit it with the nonsense. My god. Their deck is amazing. I mean, there's more than 1 card in the opponent's deck. It's like every card in the opponent's deck. I think I saved the unicorn. The problem is the unicorn doesn't attack like if they just play a 3/3 next turn. But the unicorn's kind of a liability with all of their other Pyrotechnics and stuff. That I think I do save it. Oh my gosh, okay. We're in for a game. Opponent mulligan to 5 and they're just decimating us. 4-3. Okay, they're stuck on lands now, which is good. Blade Instructor. I think I do Face Fetters the 4-3 and start hitting. See, that's the problem with Bar the Door. It's just too expensive. The 1-mana counter, I definitely am down for. Now I'm like scared to play creatures because they can easily just have pyrotechnics and just kill us. Blockers. Huh. OP's deck is like, if you were to make a deck that beats ours, this is it. So we can play both of our creatures, but then if they have pyrotechnics, we lose basically our whole board. And none of our creatures can attack anyway. I'm gonna wait one more turn. If they have a kill like pyrotechnics, they're going to kill this anyway. I don't want to give them any extra value. God, Hellion Crucible too? Okay, now I feel a bit safer. What is this? Sure. Opponent's smart, letting damage resolve. Okay, Konama's Might saves this. Please tell me you don't have more burn. No way! Alright. We're never winning this matchup in a million years. How did they get all of these cards in their deck? That's insane. We did our best, chat. We did our absolute best. First sweeper. We're okay, but they have a Hellion Crucible. We can still come back for sure. I'm not saying we're out of it, but my god. Well, he might have just played against only small dorky creatures. Hold the bear in case of pyro. I don't know. I feel like our opponent has inevitability. If they draw pyro, they're gonna wipe our board anyway. We need to kind of kill them before Hellion Crucible makes a 4-4. That's pretty good. We can just kill their wall and then start mentoring. We might actually still be able to win this. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna put it on the werebear because it's gonna become a 4-4. Opponent falls to 3 life. Oh, Pride Mage was an amazing draw. First strike. So they have a 2 on first strike and then a 4-4 creature back. They're at 3 life. That's actually it. Is that lethal? I think that's lethal. Guys, despite all of my complaining, I think we're actually going to win this. Wait, I need to make sure this isn't a human. Vishino Warrior. Right? We Bonds of Faith here. They make a blocker, but they have to die. Nice. That feels amazing. They did mulligan to 5. This was like the best mulligan to 5 of all time. I'm just going to say great games in the chat. I know it's kind of aggro, but I wanted to say it before they conceded. And we're going to mentor I guess, yeah. Oh man, that feels great. Look, you never know if it's a Viashino human or not.